Hi, this is Johnny. I just got this from Amazon. This little thing here was inside the box, and I took the SD card out because I want to put the latest firmware, which is June 28 of 2023. And so I went and put the firmware into the SD card. Now, this is something I did. I don't know, is it gonna be a problem? Normally people just put it on a blank 32 gig and format to a FAT32. You need to format this to FAT32, okay? Not this one. This one already formatted already. So you need to get a bigger SD card, and I believe I got the one with 256. I'm still not sure that will be big enough. 256 might not be big enough because this will support PC Engine's CD, and the CD itself will take a lot of space. And then also they support the Nintendo DS and open board. So there's a possibility, and so I'm doing an unboxing right now, and this is what it comes with. It comes with a free screen protector, okay, and then the menu, and then the SD card reader. So I normally don't use those. I use this kind. And then there's the cleaning, the wet and dry. Sometimes I always find that this thing here is not that sometimes it's always dry when you open it. Okay, so here is the menu, and I think my light is having some issue. It's going on and off. Okay, so let's put this to the side, and then let's take this off. It comes with a USB-A and a USB-C, okay? And then you could plug this in. I'm going to open this up. Now, this do not support TV out, but it does support Wi-Fi. So the one I got, I only have one choice. It was $59. After tax, I only paid $64 some cents. I don't know how many cents. So the shipping was free from Amazon, but the tax was not free. This is one of my options that I would pick because I like the different color, and also I like the white one, the solid white have different color. But that one was not on sale, only this one for the Black Friday. So I got this, in today's Sunday. Black Friday is still going because it's up to Monday, which is called Cyber Monday. This is a volume walker. You go up and down with it. The D-pad feel pretty nice. It doesn't feel kind of stiff or awkward. Select, star. The button feel nice and glossy, so make it feel nicer than this other button here. This one tend to go in, so that seems to be really nice. There's nothing on this side, and the bottom have a USB-C and the SD card, and then a head jack, so you can listen to it using your headset. And then there's the battery, and so you don't have to unscrew anything. You just open this up, and I guess the battery will actually just come. It looked like a pretty thick battery. It's a Miyoo Mini Plus. Okay, I think you just shake it out. I guess it's plugged into It's plugged into a cable right there. See that? So you have to buy a special special power block. So we're going to close that up. The shoulder button is not bad, and I think this one have the same thickness as the analog pocket. Okay, because it also feel pretty comfortable with it. It's just look like a more of a mini version. The thickness, I think. Let me see if we could even do the comparison of thickness. Yeah, it's the same height. See that? It's the same height as this one. So that's the reason when you hold it on your hand, it feels the same comfort as this one. So those of you who curious about this, is when you hold it on hand, it's gonna feel the same as you hold this one. Okay. This one I couldn't get Sega CD or Sega 32 to work. The emulator do not support it. And this one, the graphic and the option like scan line and all that stuff is pretty nice, but it's limited with what it could do. It doesn't do a lot of high-end software. Right now they're working on PlayStation, but see that the problem is they're still working on it because the PlayStation is kind of the high-end, more than a 16. And it will emulate stuff like 8-bit to 16-bit. Anything more than that, it seems like the system cannot handle it. But I was surprised that it doesn't do Nintendo DS. I was very disappointed because you could also support Nintendo DS if they wanted to, and I wish they did. I wish they will, because it would be nice if they have a Nintendo DS converter, because the Nintendo DS, the cartridge will go in here, and the Wumble package software, it actually will work as well. Nintendo Lite Wumble, but this one do not support. Anyway, let's go back to this one. So I have the firmware already put in here, the latest firmware for the stock firmware. So let's see what happens if I have it in here. Normally people put it in a different SD card, not from the original, but I'm going to go ahead and put it on the original, see how it goes. And they do recommend that you plug this into a power. Okay, so it's face down when you put it in. Okay, so this one is face down. They recommend you plug in the power cord, but this is crazy silly that the power cord is really short. I guess they worry that the system don't have power. So the whole idea of this is just mainly for just a power, and this is way too short. So I'm going to use a different cable. Okay, I'm using the analog power block cable. I don't know if it's going to be too much power or not, but they do not specify or give you the power block. So there you go. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and turn this thing on. Oh, the system already come on. See, it's doing system update because I just put in the software in here. Now, system adapter connected, and do not turn it off. System update. Keep the power adapter connected. All right. So we are going to let this thing do its thing, and let it reboot. Now the only thing that well, since this is doing update, I don't know if this will come back to the original stock firmware because the software update is in there. And the instruction was to delete it after you do the update. So I'm going to measure the screen. Okay. Now since I plugged the power in, it tend to tilt up. But yeah, as you can see, it's the same height, but screen wise, Let's see. It seems like this company is coming pretty close to for analog to kind of like, if it's just mainly for emulator purpose, I would not recommend getting the nano pocket, because it just competing with other people emulator that's out there. Even Android, they have better emulator and front end. Okay, so this barely a 3.5. It's more of 3.4. Okay, and this one is hard to tell because the full screen is not on. Well, I think you could really tell. It is kind of dark gray. I mean, so you could actually. So it's also a 3.4 inch screen. So instead of 3.5, it's more of a 3.4. They're both the same 3.4. Let's see the height and this is about about 2 inches height, and the wide of this console of the screen, not the black line, but 2.1, 2.56, 2.6 and a half. Okay, look like 2.6 and a half. And then we're gonna use the people say that this is the best one. This one is 2.5, so the other one is a little bit bigger. It's 2.6 and a half. So this one is bigger on this side. And measure from here to here is almost 2.2. Okay, about 2.2. And what did I say about this screen? Is it going to be less? Yeah. Huh, interesting. So this screen is only a 2, and that one is 2.2. So this one is more wider sideways, and then it's not a perfect square. And this one is 2.6, and the other one is 2.5. So this screen is overall is a little bit bigger than this one based on dimension, but doing diagonally, they're exactly the same 2.5. It's just that this one here is shorter here, but it's wider here. Okay, and this one, the analog, I don't know, is it a perfect square? It's 2.5, a little bit over 2.5, and then here is a little bit shorter. So it's the same thing. It's more of a square than this one. This one is a little bit. It is also shorter, but not as short as that one, because this is 2.2, and that one is 2. From here to here is 2, and this one is 2.5, and that one is 2.6. Okay, a little bit wider. As you could see, their color black is very black, and this black it's not as black. This one, the red, it doesn't look as red color. We could compare it once it's finished updating. So it looks like it's gonna take a while to update. The button size, let's do some little bit of comparison. This is a 290 something. This one actually 300, but the one that I'm about to get is 294 after shipping and tax. The button, this is more curl in button, where this is more rounded button. The size wise, I think is very. I think this is a little bit bigger than this one. The D-pad is more curve down and the same as this one, but this one have a arrow plus a button, so you can feel this one is more smoother. So either way, depend on your preference. The button here is bigger than the button here. Okay, and it is still updating. Okay, it's about to finish. The system looked like it went off. Here's the light, here's the power. It shows red because it's still charging. But let me go ahead and turn the power on, so now it's green. Because it went off. Now the firmware is still in there, so I don't know what will happen by leaving the firmware in there. Is it going to do another cycle of update, or is it going to be okay and go directly to the system? Yeah, it just went up to the so the energy supply system is 100%. Final gate unlock. So yeah, it's still sitting there. So it's still updating because I just turned the power back on and this is what I'm seeing. So okay, if the screen went black, you could go ahead and unplug this. But if you plug it back in, it's still going to it's still sitting that screen thing. But okay, it looks pretty nice for stock firmware. You have a clock and everything. Let's check some of the. Let's see what we can find out about this system. Apps, setting. Let's look at setting. Power off. Okay. Brightness. Let's make it full. And then yes, you can set up Wi-Fi. So we could turn the Wi-Fi on. Okay, so I'm gonna pick my Wi-Fi. So what happened is you select the Wi-Fi you want to use that you see in your house, and then you put in your IP address, your password. Once you put your password, you click connect, and it will connect, and then now it just display the IP address. So that means this is working. This is just the stock firmware, so this is not the Onion software. You could turn the volume higher. Let's see how loud this gets. Okay. Theme. We have, I guess, different theme. But I don't know which one is the best one right now. So let's cancel out. Oop. I want to see what else they have here before I get out. Hypernet. What's that mean? For 5 minutes later, 15, 30 minutes. Okay. I mean, it just say go to sleep if you need to. Factory reset, device information. Okay. So based on the version, yeah, it is June 28. So you don't look at this here. So it's 2023, June 28. So 2023, June 28. So this one does have the latest update. The previous one, I have no idea what version, but this is the latest update that I just pop it in here. So you actually don't need to delete the the firmware unless when you're charging, that's fine. You could just plug it in, charge it. Look like it's fully charged. It doesn't give me the percentage, but it looks like it's fully charged, and that's the Wi-Fi. All right, CPU using 1200, which is good. Memory only have 128 memory. SD card you use up 55 gig is 58, so only got 3 gigabyte left. All right, that's good. chance. So hardware test. Okay, that's it. Application, what kind of application we have? We got file, spore, and retro. Oh, that's pretty good. They come with a retro. Retro art, what does it have? Okay, you got final burnout, final burnout hack. So this is the retro. It's running using retro to run the Linux, the WonderSwan, May 2003 and 2012, and RK hack Final Burnout and Final Burnout Neo, which support Nintendo Neo Geo. And this one is just a MSX, and then this is DOS game. And here's the WonderSwan color. Oh, there's more. Nintendo, Game Boy Advance. I don't know why there's a Game Boy M. Game Watch, okay. Super Nintendo CD and Super Nintendo and Nintendo PM. I think that's it. Let's see. Oh, if you go sideways, it will go down to the next screen. Game Gear and Game Master System. Sega CD, PlayStation, Tic Tac, Pico. We did have some Pico installed. Oh, Nintendo CD as well. Color, and here support Mega Drive CD and Mega Drive, and Game Gear and Master System. So you can't go down yet, it goes to the right to go to the next screen. Okay, we're back to the first screen. So there's 3 screens. So 1, 2, and 3. Doesn't see the Nintendo DS. Okay, even though I put it in here. So let's go to game. So this is using the Linux emulator, I believe. The other one using the. So these have 2 screens. So let's go to the second screen. Open board, PC, and PCS. Oh, I didn't create a game folder, so maybe it won't show up. I didn't create a game folder. Alright, so since we already have game in here, let's check out the arcade. And let's check out the Demon Front. That was the person that asked me about Demon Front and then got me. I wasn't planning to buy this because I already have. I'm gonna be getting 3 of total, 2 more, so that means 3 of total in a pocket. And since I already have this kind of handheld, I wasn't really crazy about, because I prefer a game with a, like a control handle. I might buy the control handle for this. It's very lacking. Even though this is a new update, it sounds real bad. So we will need to update the onion and see if we could overclock this, because it sounds like this system cannot handle it. Okay. So the stock firmware have problem loading this, even though this game came with it. But it's kind of weird that all right. So let's go and yeah, that's not good. Okay, so we're gonna update this to onion. So it does do that. Well, this one does it too, because now the handle is a little bit lower. It's more down here, where this handle is up here, further up. So when you play this, yeah, it's still reasonable 3 finger above. So you could reach up and play with that. They got 4 buttons instead of 2. So it's pretty comfortable for the way they made this. I just wish that they have like an analog, So they could have made this a little bit longer and put an analog here, 2 analog and that'll be great. D-pad, analog here, D-pad down here. Yeah, it still will work, but you just don't have enough space. They will have to make this a little bit longer. All right, insert coin, start. Yeah, it's just way too slow. All right, so